the topic today is Cybersecurity 101. It's basically how to break into the cybersecurity industry. It can be for both the beginner level, those who are freshers just out of college, as well as for those who are already into the industry, maybe doing something else. Maybe someone's into DevOps or networking or anything else. And for those who want to switch careers in cybersecurity. So let this be interactive. I will also keep a complete at the end. I'll have a Q&A as well so that you guys can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. So I might not be checking the chats often because I'll be sharing the screen. So apologies for that. But let's get started. And if there's something I need to stop, please unmute yourself and let me know. Okay. Well, just to give an introduction of myself, I'm Prashasth Baliga. I'm a cybersecurity manager at Palo Alto Networks, which is the world's leading cybersecurity company, or I would say at least one of the leading cybersecurity company. I'm based out of Singapore. So I've got like 7+ years of experience in the industry. I am basically mostly into the cybersecurity automation, which is a booming industry, even in cybersecurity or even for other aspects of the IT industry as well. Along with my work, day-to-day activities, I love mentoring. That's why I'm here to help you guys out there. So I'm associated with various colleges and organizations to mentor the students and even the employees as well. So apart from mentoring, I love traveling. That's what I do, and cycling and a bit of running, thanks to Singapore. It's given such opportunities for me to do that. Well, enough of my intro. Now let's get straight into the topic. Let's address the elephant in the room. Layoffs are scary, right? We have been listening to this news every day and night that one or the other company is laying off. We could never imagine Google or the Alphabet or Microsoft or Salesforce for that reason, right? Laying off so many employees one after another. There's like a chain reaction going crazy, right? In 2022, we saw all the major companies like Twitter, Tesla. We just thought only Elon Musk is crazy, but apparently everyone's going bonkers and are laying off one after another. As per the latest report, it says 1 in 3 companies anticipate laying more than 30% or more. I'm not speaking about just layoff, but I'm speaking about the numbers here, right? More than 30%. So that's a huge number, right? So, and that's scary, and it can happen to anyone. So even if you're the smartest guy in the group, right? Even if you're the smartest guy in the company, if your business unit is not doing well, there are chances that you're going to get laid off, and it's no mistake of yours. I believe Alexa had one of the finest machine learning folks, finest AI engineers, but even their team got fired. So even Twitter, for that example, right? It was none of their mistake. It's just how the market is and how the war and the COVID has impacted, or bad organizational or management decisions have impacted for everyone, right? So we need to brace ourselves because it is going to come upon us. It can happen to me as well. Even though if I'm giving the talk, let's be practical. If something goes wrong, even I might lose the job. That's the irony of it, right? So, but well, is there any hope, right? We all know there are problems. We all know there are things going on crazy. But is there any hope? But as per the report, as per the forecast, yes, layoffs are going to go more crazy, but we have got some great news, and good news is there is hope. How? I'm going to extend that to you guys going further. Yes. So cybersecurity is one of the hope, I would say. As we are talking about cybersecurity here, I can only speak in that aspects. I'm sure there are other industries as well where there's new technologies, new skills, which is getting boom. So, but let's focus here on the cybersecurity. As per the latest ISC Square report, it says for currently the estimate is 4.7 million jobs are going to get open, which is great news for us, right? Almost, if you speak in like 4.7 million, which is huge number. And if you go by region wise, you would say APAC is one of the highest booming area. And I've been seeing that most of the organizations are moving their SOC from US to India or other Asian countries, right? And that's great news for those in APAC because we're all going to get new jobs, new skills. So as per the current report, as per the current scenario, 66% of the global gap in cybersecurity workforce is in APAC itself, and 12% in the NAM region, and 17% in the Latin America, and 5% in Europe. Well, globally, currently existing, there are 3.1 million jobs which are open right now. So yes, as there are layoffs going on, There are also these many openings as well. If you go to LinkedIn and if you just give cybersecurity jobs, right, you'll see so many of them currently open and not filled for months together. The reason is the gap, right, in the cybersecurity skills. You don't find many people in this industry who are technically capable to handle these jobs. So, and there was a funny saying that global cybersecurity operations hit a 0% unemployment rate. So that's something totally opposite to what we are seeing in the current market, right? When you speak about the layoffs. And for every 2 cybersecurity jobs that are filled, once it's empty. So there are a lot of jobs currently open. And now also for those who have the doubts that will cybersecurity pay us? So I just picked up some article. This was what I found. And I'm not going to get into the organizational level of details of how much they're going to pay. But even for those of you who don't want to get into any organization and want to be a freelance consultant, just check how much the bug bounty hunters are getting, right? So some are getting more than 125,000 for just finding a bug. Yes, it might be an exception, but on an average, many people are getting paid in a very good amount. And so if you have any doubts that whether this job is going to pay you high, yes, if you're good enough, if you are technically smart, and if you are making right choices, yes, even at organization level, cybersecurity is one of the highest paid jobs in the organization as well. So definitely it is something worth looking into and worth taking a risk if you want to move or if you want to switch the careers from what you are right now. Definitely a big thumbs up for that. Personally, I have made a move myself. I was initially a Python developer and I gradually moved into cybersecurity. So I can definitely vouch for that, and it is definitely worth it. Okay, so now coming into the picture, what is cybersecurity? I'm sure everyone's heard of it. Everyone here is already aware of it, right? It's basically the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs. So I would say anything digital these days, everything is digital, right? We need to protect it. So that the whole practice is cybersecurity. And as long as the internet exists, I'm sure we all will be having a lot of job to do. And the amount of devices going online, amount of technologies going online, it's going to go more and more digital. So that means more jobs for us, more headache as well to protect those devices and networks. So that's one thing. And why you should choose cybersecurity career? I already gave you some ample amount of reasons, but I'm going to go through that again once again. Huge number of job opportunities. Currently, like I said, 3.5 million unfulfilled jobs, and it is going to go for 4.7 million. All right. So that's one of the main important thing. Every industry needs cybersecurity professions. So when I say of cybersecurity, it's not just about you go and work for a cybersecurity company, but you also go and can work for any industry, because every industry needs cybersecurity. You name it. Banking, yes. Finance industries, yes. Hospital, healthcare, yes, a big yes. You name it. Even the education industry, even the colleges, right? These days are having cybersecurity issues. Their question papers are getting leaked. The board, right? Question papers are getting leaked. Even for that, you need cybersecurity professionals. Well, cybersecurity has many different career paths. Well, I would say that for each year, I have been switching my careers in cybersecurity itself. I started as a Python developer. Sorry, is there any? Can you mute? I think. Yeah, thanks. So cybersecurity has many different career paths. Like I said, I started as a Python developer and gradually moved into VAPT engineer, a bug bounty hunter, then became a security developer, then became a SOAR developer. And now I'm into the business aspect of the security as well, called customer success. So every year I've been switching careers, and that gives you a scope of not getting bored at all. So if someone believes that they hate monotonous jobs, they hate something to do all over their life, don't worry, you're someone similar like me, you'll never be bored, right? So this is one of the aspects for you to consider. And the skill gap, right? If you are a developer, let's say, you need to learn algorithms, data structures, system design, all those things, right? Which is great, but the amount of competition you have is also huge. Whereas in cybersecurity, you don't have to be an expert. Even if you're a beginner, you have a lot of scope, because there are companies who are ready to train you, because they just need someone who can be a basic security guy, and they're going to take care of everything which is going to happen for you after you join them. So you don't have to worry about whether you want to be an expert first and then apply for jobs. No, even if you know some basics, you can easily switch. It's unlike other industries where you need to definitely be on top of your game because of a lot of competition. But in cybersecurity, that is not the case. You have a lot of jobs to apply. So we are good in that aspect.